Paul Norman, play the dobro.
My name is Jeff Stanton. I've been playing the banjo for 6 years now.
Good afternoon. My name is Frank Canada. I've been playing the mandolin about 10 years now.
Hi, my name is Richard Hardy. I'm from Clearmont, Florida. I've been playing bluegrass music in some form since I was a teenager.
Hi, I'm Chris Johnson. I play bluegrass around Central Florida.
Hello, my name is Earl Strickland. I've been picking bluegrass about quite a few years, you know.
My name is Stan Roden. I live in Melbourne, Florida. I've been coming up here for about 15 years.
Hello, I'm Kenneth Eastridge. I'm 87 years old. I started playing and singing when the Blackwell Brothers came to our church in Plattsburgh, Nebraska in 1936. And I told my mother when the Blackwell Brothers could sing like that, that's what I wanted to be.
Hi, my name is Frank Hager, and I play bluegrass at Fox Lake every Saturday between 2 and 5. This all started by John Wood many years ago.
My name is John Wood, and I'm from West Tennessee, up around Shiloh Park.
The dobro actually originated as the Hawaiian guitar, and Josh Graves met Earl Scruggs, who played the banjo, and in that case Earl Scruggs helped Josh Graves convert the Hawaiian steel to what they know now as the dobro, and they retuned it like a banjo, and they played it similar to the same because Josh used the 3-finger picks, and
okay, Max.
Then and with a slide, and he still laid it down just like a Hawaiian guitar, but the style of music changed from Hawaiian into bluegrass, which is played at a much faster pace. And this is the dobro, and like I said, you play it with it laying down like this, with a slide and the 3-finger picks. The 3-finger picks came about from the banjo because the banjo is played with, in bluegrass style, is played with 3-finger picks. And the difference is it tunes the same as a banjo, which is an open G, but it also you're using a slide, where with the banjo you actually make the keys and the notes yourself with your finger. But it's a pretty instrument. I used to play the banjo, but this to me is a much sweeter sounding instrument as far as mellowness and softness goes, and I enjoy that, and this one's been good to me. And
the mandolin I'm playing is it's a Michael Kelly. It's a company out of Tampa, actually. This is actually a prototype that they made. It's called the Firefly. Actually got it at a pretty good price. Initially, mandolins weren't really considered a bluegrass instrument. They were more of a classical instrument in orchestras and for classical music. But I guess Bill Monroe changed all that. And now you won't find a bluegrass group worth their weight in salt unless they have a mandolin. And like I always say, it's the only instrument that actually puts the word man in the instrument, mandolin. It's tuned just like a fiddle is. They're G, D, A, and E strings, except there's 8 of them. Frets obviously are pretty small. Many people have said, how do you how it must be so easy to make a mistake on it because the frets are so small, which I always think is amazing because I played my brother's banjo and it's like holding the 2x4 in a tire. It's just huge. How anybody can play those big instruments, I don't know. This is the only thing I've ever played, so I don't know anything about any other instrument but the mandolin.
The bass is a integral part of the bluegrass band and helps to set the rhythm and keep everybody in time.
The fiddle's had a long history in American music, and before that, particularly European music, and as it was transferred over, people found it an easy instrument to play, an easy instrument to transport, and when people, before there was any recorded music, especially in the backwoods and back areas of Appalachia, all up and down the eastern seaboard of the United States, developed the fiddle as a way to tap dance music. So oftentimes a fiddler would play completely solo for hours, give people a chance to get out on the weekends after a hard week's work and be able to enjoy it. It slowly morphed, as most instruments do, into different forms of music, and of course for bluegrass the fiddle became kind of a replica of the human voice sometimes. The fiddle has the opportunity to sustain a note longer than most other instruments and kind of act as a balance point to the banjo or to the mandolin, later the dobro, etc.
I got into a jam session over in the Piggly Wiggly parking lot on this side of the Outfield Trail when the old Piggly Wiggly used to be over there Friday night. A bunch of bluegrassers over there picking. So I was going over there Friday night. And we was out here one day and started, they was having a festival up here in this place, and had a bunch of us was out here picking, and we said, well, heck, we might as well just start something out here. And I said, yeah, let's just start picking out here. So we, 2 or 3 of us started picking out here, and it's been growing ever since. We started twice a week, so it would give us time to go to these other places and pick. I used to play up at Edgewater and at a parking lot. And then somebody said something on Saturday about, said, I know what Saturday you're playing every other Saturday. Said, I don't know which Saturday to come. And somebody else said, well, heck, said, why don't we just play every Saturday? I said, well, I don't care. Let's play every Saturday then. So we all started playing every Saturday, and it's been going ever since. It's been 15, 20 years. It's kind of hard to get young people to play, but it seems like it's a dying. You can look here, you don't see too many young people out here. They still sticking with their country and rock and roll, which is all the same. And old time country I like, but I don't know. I just what I grew up with is, and I decided that's the only kind of music it was. It's good therapy, I think, for me.
believe that's the prettiest thing I ever heard.